So everybody has that one video that they go, oh, this is the most important thing, right? Or they'll be like, this is the one time that I need help. Or they'll be like, I need everybody to like and share this video because it's important. And it's usually not, right? But in this case, this is probably the most important video that I'm ever going to make, in my opinion, right? And for those of you that don't know, a lot of my content lately has been shorts. And that's shorts of the cats that are in my area, right? And, you know, I have a lot of people that go like, well, why don't you just take them in? And I actually made a community post on my channel about why I can't take them in. And that's because I already have 3 cats and 3 dogs. But I have been working with several people that are trying to either help me get the cats fixed, get them to the vet. I've had some people express interest in taking some of the cats. But yeah, there's a bunch of cats outside. And as long as I've lived where I live, we've always had something. I think I rescued 3 or 4 cats and like 3 dogs as long as I've lived here. And it just never stops. It just doesn't. I've had people dump animals. I've had people leave their animals behind whenever they move. In fact, the white cat that's in a lot of my videos that I've been making was exactly that. He had a home, they moved out, they left him here. And he's been on his own ever since. I was outside watering my garden and I had some kid show up telling me, hey, we're getting rid of our cat, do you want him? And it was the orange cat that's in my videos that I've been doing. And he said the same thing. He's like, we can't keep him, we can't take him, and I'm trying to find somebody to take him before we move, otherwise we're gonna have to leave him here. And I don't blame the kid, right? It's not the kid's fault. It's these people that are constantly getting animals of some sort, whether it be a cat, a dog, whatever. And then they don't view them as what they are, right? These are living things. They need food, they need love, they need attention, they need shelter, they need, you know, doctor's visits, they need all of that stuff. But people just look at them as things, as objects that you can just chunk out whenever you get tired of them, or you don't want to deal with them anymore, or they're annoying you, or whatever. And it sucks. Because there are people that genuinely give a shit. I do. And when it comes to adopting, right, or rescuing, or whatever, you know, it's the one situation where, at least in my opinion, where politics goes out the window. Like, if somebody expresses an interest in a cat, my first thing isn't going to be, oh, who did you vote for? It's, okay, can you take care of it? Do you want to take care of it? And there's a lot of people that do. They, you know, there are people out there that are willing to do extra. And that's why, especially here where I live, which is Houston, Texas, all the rescues are full. All the shelters are full. Everybody is full. And you still have people that are willing to go, all right, look, I know this cat is in rough shape or whatever, you know, I'll take him, right? And I had a lady tell me that. She was like, I've already got 12 cats. I don't have any more room, but I will take him. If we can't find somebody to take this cat, I'll take him myself. I don't have that kind of room. I can't do that, or I would have done it already. For both of them. Shit, for all of them. And, you know, I understand why some of these rescues get so frustrated. Because you'll have people that'll sit there all day long and be like, oh yeah, I want it. I want the cat. Hey, you know, is the cat still there? Can I have the cat? You know, and then you never hear from them again. And I have a viewer, which she knows who she is, that gave me a $20 donation to help out with the animals outside. And I can honestly tell you that that meant more to me than your average nice comment. And that's because that money immediately went back into what I'm doing and was used for cat food. I went through 80 full-size cans of cat food in a week and a half. 80. 2 40-can boxes. So I can only imagine what some of these rescues are going through when they have 10, 20, 30 animals, right? And they're trying to provide for every single one of them while at the same time dealing with people that are probably, jerking them around as to whether or not they want to adopt an animal. So I get it. I get why the rescues get frustrated. So this is one of those videos where I would ask that either you donate to a shelter or to a rescue in your area or whatever, right? I'm not even asking you to donate to me because I'm not a rescue. All I'm doing is helping the animals that are around me, outside my immediate vicinity. And I guarantee you that even if you turned around and said, I'm going to give $5 to, my local whatever, that it would make all the difference, because a lot of these rescues are just ran by, normal people. And I'm hesitant to say give to someplace like the SPCA, because yes, the SPCA does do good work. Yes, they help a lot of animals. But at least our local SPCA is a kill shelter, meaning that when they're over capacity and they just don't have any more room, then they start euthanizing the animals that have been there the longest. And I'm not in the camp of euthanizing perfectly healthy animals. But I get it. If they didn't, then this would be an even bigger problem than it already is. Which here, it is a big problem. It's genuinely depressing. At least to me. But yeah, just look up like a local rescue. Look up a local cat rescue. Look up like a local dog rescue. And just see what they're doing. And I guarantee you that anything that you were to help them with, some of them even ask for food. Some of them ask for, like leashes or beds or whatever. Even if you do something like that, I guarantee it would make a difference. I guarantee it. Because unlike humans, when you think about, oh, I'm going to help this person that's over here, right? You don't know if they're on drugs. You don't know if they want to be out there running the streets. You don't know anything, because that's just human nature, right? Whereas dogs and cats, a lot of the times they don't ask to be thrown out. It's because the people that get them are irresponsible and genuinely don't give a shit. And then they end out outside on their own. And it's amazing to me that the white cat that's in my videos has been out there for bare minimum 2 years on his own. 2 years. And as soon as I was like, all right, I got to give him some food. He needs a break. He turns into a normal cat. He wants to sit there with you. He just wants attention. He just wants to be a cat. He doesn't want to fight anything. We had an incident here where he attacked a dog. I don't know the details of it. I wasn't there. But he's sleeping in the bushes, right? He sleeps wherever he thinks he should sleep. And that's why you have a bunch of people, which leads me to the next thing, where you have all these people that let their pets, their cats, out all day, all night. And a lot of these cats aren't fixed, which is how you end up with the problem that we have. So if you have an animal, if you have a cat, don't let them run around outside if you haven't gotten them spayed or neutered. Just don't. Because all you're doing is creating problems and creating headaches for people that do give a shit. If you don't have the money for it, there are places that will literally work with you. There are some places that'll even do it for free. Just get it done. Unless you decide you want to be like a grade A Siamese cat breeder or something, then by all means, then don't fix your cat. But at that I think if you're going to that point, then you probably don't have outdoor cats. But there are places that'll do it for free. Just get it done. Don't be lazy. Because all that's going to happen is that cat is probably going to get pregnant. Now you're going to have a bunch of kittens running around that you don't want or need. And if it's an outdoor cat, God knows what will happen to any one of them. We got hawks around here. We got other cats that'll kill babies. We got dogs. We got all kinds of shit out here that will pretty much kill whatever they come across, right? If it's smaller than them. Just get it done. You know, it's that simple. Yeah, I have been working extremely hard with the 3 that are outside. Like every single day. Every day. I go out there, I check on them, I take a look at them, make sure there's nothing crazy going on out of the norm. I make sure they eat. If I don't see them hanging around anywhere, I'll go look and make sure they're not dead on the side of the road or something. But for the most part, they've been staying by me. They know that they know where I live. So they pretty much stay across in the bushes from me while I'm trying to find them a home. But, you know, that's 3 of however many hundreds of thousands that are out there, right? So do me a favor. If you can't donate to anybody, again, that's fine if you can't. I'm not asking anybody to. I'm saying if you can, it would be great. But I also understand that a lot of people just can't. And at least like this video, share this video. I never ask any of you to do that. Ever. Ever. And I always said I never will. But this is one thing that's actually genuinely important to me. Because every day that I go out there, I'm not... And I don't know how to say this without making it sound like I'm being overly dramatic, right? Because I'm not. I genuinely go out there looking for them to make sure they're okay. Because when you realize that these animals that don't have anybody look at you as, oh, I need to be with this person. I'm going to follow this person. Simply because you're feeding them or whatever. Then it makes all the difference. Right? And I hope that what I'm doing actually does end up making a difference. And I know that a lot of these people that are doing it on a daily basis, you know, out of the kindness of their hearts, I know that they're making a difference, because if they weren't, they wouldn't be full. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, if anybody wants to adopt a cat, I got plenty.